Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, another Swiss 001 video. Now welcome back to the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Yes, we're finally back. And we're flying above the Atlantic Ocean right now. Yes, we have got a very interesting island ahead, as you can already see. And this is actually a British island. Yes, we have the island of St. Mary right ahead of us. Let's go ahead and land here at this very interesting airport that we do have ahead. Okay, we are very fast in this Beechcraft King Air, so this will be an interesting landing. Let's just see if we can do this though. Alright, there we go. We're coming in quite nice. Alright, come on. There we go. Looking good. This is not a long runway, as you can already tell. So let's go ahead and touch down as quickly as possible and use most of that runway. And that was a weird rudder movement there. But there we go. We have stopped now, which is good. I mean, obviously, this is not a huge airliner. This is no A380 or anything. This is, after all, just a small turboprop plane. It can perfectly fly here, of course. Yeah, this has been another very interesting introduction to a video. But again, we're today talking about St. Mary's Airport. Again, this is a small British island airport. Now, this airport is already known a little bit. I've already talked about it a bit on my channel because actually there is a very short airliner route that operates here to this airport. Yeah, there is an actual 11-minute or so flight from this airport to Land's End in England, on the main island of England, obviously. Again, that only takes 11 minutes. And yeah, they actually do fly planes just like the one that we've got standing here on the ramp. Small turboprop planes, you know, that is the best way to get a small amount of passengers here, because obviously there's not too much demand for passengers wanting to go on this island. So obviously bigger planes would struggle to fill their seats here with this kind of route. And honestly, of course, bigger planes wouldn't even be able to land here. Anyway, yep, these runways are 500 and 600 meter long. Runway 14 here is a bit longer, but runway 09er here is only 500 meters. So this is really not much, is it? But alright then, let's maybe try flying some bigger planes here anyway. I mean, this King Air obviously worked. You know, a turboprop plane, very good performance when it comes to stopping. Let's see what other planes can operate here. And this was, oh, that was a crash now. Okay, let's maybe go for something like a private jet already. You know, the CJ4, of course. A small private jet that should be able to fly to pretty much any airport, really. This has a very nice performance when it comes to operating at, you know, small places. So this shouldn't be an issue at all. Alright, now welcome aboard this CJ4, a little bit of a smaller private jet, I guess. I mean, obviously, it's still a jet, though. But as I've already predicted before, this will probably not be that much of an issue. So let's just get this plane ready, get the flaps out, got the parking brake off, there we go, and just take off. Why have we spawned in on this left side of this runway? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and taxi to center line then. Alright, full power right now. This plane is incredibly quiet, actually. Interesting. Okay, and 120 knots. We can actually now rotate. That was actually a super close call, if you could see that. Very interesting, but we have actually made it. We are off the ground, and we are definitely flying. So, that's good. Alright, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the bigger private jet that we have here in the flight simulator. And also, let's just admire the graphics here. Looks very good. Yes, I've actually come to the idea to make a video dedicated to St. Mary's Island Airport, because there is now a paver scenery for this island, which I've of course installed. Now, by the way, you can see here England, actually Land's End of England, from the skies here, which, you know, you can just imagine how long this flight it's just gonna take, right? Alright, but now let's move on to this private jet here, the Longitude. Quite a bit bigger, needs quite a lot more of a runway, so this will be interesting as well. Alright, now we'll come aboard this little bit of a bigger kind of Cessna. Also a very nice one. Let's go ahead and get the flaps out and all that stuff. You know, just get the plane ready for this landing, which will be an interesting one. I can already say that. And we do actually have live weather turned on, which is why there's a little bit of crosswind going on at the moment, making this not that easy of an operation. But let's just go ahead. Alright, there we go. A nice landing. We're coming in maybe a little fast, but no worries at all. Everything is ready, and let's go ahead and touch down. Alright, a little bit of a painful landing there. This is actually getting more and more closer. Oh. Yeah, this didn't particularly work, of course. I mean, I tried putting down the plane as much as possible, but that, I mean, we stopped, and we did not overrun into the water, which is kind of like a good thing, right? So we can totally move on. Maybe an A320 will do a little bit better. Alright, now it's really time for concentration. A320, let's go ahead. Let's maybe try landing from now on this little bit of a longer runway. I guess we'll have a little bit of a better chance there. Alright, welcome aboard this A320 there. Trying to land this plane on the 600 meter long runway is probably a little unrealistic, perhaps, but, you know, we can try this anyway. All right, now again, this will require close attention to this landing here. All right, come on, touchdown. There we go. Oh no. All right, let's try doing this stop as quickly as possible now. All right, come on, stop. Please just stop. There, please just stop. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Well, this has gone kind of wrong, but honestly, it could have gone worse. Yeah, that was not a particularly good landing there either, was it? I mean, we can try moving on. Maybe an 787 will do. We can try taking that plane off from here at least. All right, here we go. 787, a little bit of a bigger. Yeah, why are we doing this? 1,900 feet of a runway. This, I mean, the plane is half as long as that, so whatever. Damn, I've really underestimated this runway, to be quite honest. I thought we were able to land like some 747s here as well, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen like at all. All right, I do want to see this 787 overrun into water though, so let's just do that real quick. All right, full power. There we go. We're looking good. Let's release the parking brake. There we go. Looking good as well. 60 knots, 70 knots. 80 knots, 90 knots, and 100 knots coming. Actually, this is not looking too bad at all, actually. We are flying. We are flying indeed. Yeah, the takeoff performance of planes here in the flight simulator is quite ridiculous as well, as we can just see. The 787 takes off just fine from a 600-meter long runway. Probably not very close to realism. But let's go ahead and try stopping this 787 here as well on a landing, which is not gonna happen, but, you know, it's worth giving it a try. Alright, come on, maybe we can get a stop there after this very, very embarrassingly hard landing. Okay, this was actually kind of ridiculous now. I mean, again, we had to do a very hard landing there, but it worked. So let's maybe try a bigger plane then, because that'll totally work. Alright then, yeah, let's maybe try Boeing 747-8 then. I mean, you know, it's worth giving it a try. Alright, 747, let's try doing this here. Let me try doing a normal takeoff there. Let's release the parking brake. And we're now off to a good takeoff, I hope, I guess. I'd probably not, honestly. But we can try it anyway. Let's go ahead. All right, we have 60 knots, 70 knots. We're looking good. We're looking kind of good. 100 knots. There we go. 110. There we go. Maybe we can take off. All right, never. Oh, wow. That was a very severe overrun. That would have been a major crash there in real life into these trees. And in the sim, we just, you know, went through all these trees magically, which perfectly worked apparently. No worries at all. Okay, that didn't work. So I would say a takeoff doesn't work either. All right, but we do have to say that this Cessna Citation Longitude here is the biggest plane to be able to fly here. I would say. Again, this plane here has a very good stopping performance and a good takeoff performance as well. Let's maybe try doing a smooth butter proper landing now, just to finish off this video. All right, we're just cheating along here with our slew mode. Let's go ahead. Flaps out. Get everything ready. The landing gear as well. Alright, and now landing. Oh, that was not smooth, actually. But whatever, let's try doing a stop anyway. Oh, that was really not good. Yeah, today I'm not good with the landings, definitely. But there we go. We have stopped perfectly fine. We have at least 2 meters of runway left, so that's no problem. But so, yeah, guys, that is St. Mary's Island. I think it's a nice one, very interesting one. But it's pretty inaccessible with its very small runways. It does have 92,000 passengers per year, though. I just wanted to mention that, which is quite a bit for such a small airfield. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.